Hey guys, my name's Derek Andre. I'm a power builder from Southern California, and I'm going to be showing you guys my workout split and explaining what I'm doing and how I'm eating and how you could be improving your fitness journey as well by following me. So make sure you guys stay tuned, and yeah, I'm going to be showing you guys something called Dappery. It's basically a power building program that focuses on lifting in the 6-7 rep range, and therefore you're gonna reduce your injury and still focus on strength gain. So, with that being said, let's get right into it. This next video is gonna be my first set of bench, and that's the first day of the week. We start with push, so I do a push, pull, legs, shoulders, arms. 5-day split. So let's get into it.
All right, so today I'm going to be doing barbell bench staffers. So working weight's going to be 190 today. Last week I did like 195. I was kind of struggling with it. So I'm going to do 190 today. As always with Dapper, our goal is to be able to get 7 by the third set. So this is going to be half of our working weight. So I've got 95 pounds on there, and I'm going to rep this out for about 6 warm-up reps. My bad. Did I say 6? I meant 10. Fuck. All right, scrap that. Okay. All right. All right, so today is the first day of the split. So chest day, we're going to start with, and that means I'm going to be working on triceps as well, all right? So the way I begin every workout is with my adapter exercises as I was explaining in the car. So today that's bench. 95 pounds on the bar, that's going to be half the working weight. So half my working weight today is 190. So by the third set, I want to be able to hit it for 7. So this first set is really just going to be to familiarize myself with the weight. It really shouldn't be pushing myself. It should just be something to get you in the motion and to warm up and engage everyone. So I'm about to hit this for 10. Really clean right. So with the bench, my first piece of advice is just make sure you're maintaining 3 points of contact, feet, butt, and shoulders. From there, it's pretty much all about just keeping that down and keeping your control. So if you are tracking maxes or even Dapper in that case, I think it really helps to just keep the log, whether it's on your phone or whether it's on a book. Uh, I'll definitely think at least for your compound exercises, at least for your major lifts, because if you're not tracking your progress, there's no way to know if you're really progressing. All right, so now This is 75% of the working weight. That's going to be 140 pounds, and I'm going to hit it for 6 reps. So on that set, you're definitely going to feel more like you're actually benching. Whereas the first set, you should just feel like you're just walking through. But this one, you should definitely be feeling some level of chest engagement. All right, working weight, 190. Gonna rep it 7 times. Yeah. Yo. Honestly, it was a little too easy, but at the same time, like 5, 6, and 7, I would say I think I cheated the form a little, but I mean, they're definitely clean gym reps. Like, I definitely give myself credit for them. I don't know if they were counting the competition, but definitely clean enough for me to say that I'm gonna go for. I guess I'm just gonna hit them again at this point. Just try and keep the form clean. Because if I go heavier, I won't get to it. So I guess I'll just try and hit them again at this point. All right, so I just watched the video on that. I'm actually pretty proud of those. I mean, you can see it's definitely probably the best way that I cheat. You could probably see me kind of roll back onto my shoulder blades a little there on 4, 5, and 6. It definitely activates your back a little more, which, I mean, you finish the rep. Obviously, don't get in the habit of doing that when you're going for clean reps. So, with that being said, I'm going to try and hit 7 more of these as clean as I can. Well, if that wasn't the most 6.1 I've ever repped in my life. I swear, there's something about that. It's really all in your mind. When you're on that 13th rep and you don't hit 14, there was no excuse. So that's definitely a talking to myself I'm gonna have to have later. But overall, I don't pass myself. I definitely wouldn't go for 190 again next week. That was too easy. Definitely 195. But yeah, so that's how a dapper event would work. And that's how a successful dapper event would work. So from there, um, mostly my flow is like I would move into cables with free weights, but I've been finding I think it's better to maybe hit my core and my calves because I've got so much energy at the beginning of the workout. It's like, what's the point of putting them at the end when I have to struggle through them? So at this point, I'll probably go into like dips and then maybe some core. And from there, I'm really going to do probably a heavy machine workout today because this gym's just got me really excited about a lot of the options when it comes to chest. So yeah, with that being said, let's get going. All right. So, you know, I've decided that I think the best thing to do on Monday for me is to go straight in incline bench. So I'm gonna do like 3 sets of 12 with the incline bench now. And yeah, if you guys see Spider-Man in the back, don't mind that. there's dead ass a guy like Spider-Man like, shooting content. So it's not a joke. Phew. 9 it is. I'll take 9. That was pretty good. You know, I'm pretty tired. I'm definitely gonna drop probably down to the 65s now. Uh, but I'm definitely happy with that form. And you know, I would definitely, I definitely try to start heavy in the free weights because I am trying to come out of my powerlifting style. So this is definitely the transitional period where I start working my way into hypertrophy. But yeah, that first set I'm shooting for like 8-10. Second set I'm kind of shooting for like 10-12, and by the third set I'm shooting for like 10-15. Definitely work on getting a good negative with this one. I found the better part of this motion is coming down from the top. If I'm really in the mood, I'll even start at the top and just work the negative because you can't really put out as much weight as you can pull or hold. So at a certain point, you're just pushing against nothing. But if you're working from the top of the rep, you can at least still get that stretch in your tricep. we're talking another 20, 30 reps over the course of 3 sets, maybe more. Get out of the night. I did it. These things can be pretty brutal if you're doing them right. I mean, it's really about keeping your elbow fixated. I think any tricep exercise is about that. Like you almost want to think of all the motion in the elbow, or as if it's like locked, if it's being held in suspended in air for by strings or something, like it can't move, and you just want to keep it in that locked position. Well, at the same time, moving your hand out at like a curved angle, and getting that curve angle with your elbow locked in place is what's going to help you get the best squeeze on the long head of that tricep. Because to activate the long head, you want to push down and out almost at an angle, almost as if you had like a pen in your hand and you're trying to like draw a line like that curves the whole way down. Just give you an idea of what I was talking about earlier. At this point, if you had it in you and you weren't going in the machine, you could then just hit negatives on them by starting at the top, locking your elbow in place, and just focusing on the downward motion. And obviously, you're at the point where you can't really come up anymore at that point. So you could bring it to here, push up, and just hit another negative. I think the negatives are good for really anything that utilizes gravity. So if you're doing lat pull downs or any sort of pulling exercise, any sort of tricep extension, I think all those things you can work negatives really well on. And I think they just give you a better physique. I just think you get better results from working isometrics, which I mean isometrics like holding stuff, and negatives, because really you only get so much force. And obviously, when you're building strength, you need force. But at a certain point, you're not building strength. At a certain point, you're building muscle. Your goal is, at least if you're following the program that I'm on. And once you've exerted your power banks, and you got nothing left in the strength reserve, at that point, you got to do everything you can to just burn. All right, I'm gonna do one more set of the tricep extensions. I'm going super lightweight, so 15 pounds, and I'm just gonna take it all the way to the floor. Okay, thank you. So, no. Oh. All right, I'm gonna get shot from the back here. So at this point now, I would say I officially started bodybuilding. So with that being said, it would probably even serve me to drop the weight again. I'm at 65, so I'm gonna switch out to the 60s, and then I'm just gonna rep the 60s to failure. I mean, I say 15, but at this point, everything is failure because that's what happens when I transition into bodybuilding. So from here, it's basically just super high volume, and you still want the weight to be high enough to push you, but it's really just about volume at this point. We did all of our strength training. Oh yeah. No, and honestly, I could have gone even lighter than that because I still think I only hit like about 10 or something. But from here, I'm going to go into machines. So I'm not going to beat myself up over that. Like, I'm not going to do a fourth set or anything. But that was a little heavy. Like, for a bodybuilding set, I would definitely say that was too. So, if you're watching, take note of that. Now, I don't know if the anabolic window is a real thing, but I do recommend bringing something. I really do. I think it took me way too long to learn that. Like, I'm not saying you have to keep your protein shake in your bag. 'Cause I like milk in my protein. I'm not trying to make that shit water. Not. But I mean, bring a protein bar or something. I think the biggest problem that I run into is I just get tired. The pre doesn't slap after about an hour and a half or something. I think it just helps me pound through it, especially this part when I'm pump chasing like this. I just need all the energy and all the help I can get. All right, you guys got to see this chest machine. I'm gonna start with both arms, but definitely go into single arms after. I don't think I've ever gotten such a nice chest pump in my life. Huh. It's definitely because it's not a cable machine. It gives you this extra couple extra inches of range of motion or something. and it allows you to like keep your elbows tucked. I just think that it's active. It's so much better. It's just like such a micro adjustment. But I don't know what it is. It's like compared to like a LA Fitness fly machine, it's just insane amount of difference. Right? Like I was doing it the other day, and I literally felt a piece of skin like from my tricep to my lat, just like boom. Like I didn't even know that I could get a chest pump that gnarly. These things are crazy. I definitely recommend doing them if your gym has. I'm gonna record one more set of these because there's some extra weight on there. But I just wanted to say too, I talked about it last week during my shoulder workout, but I don't think I'm gonna post any of those videos. But I just wanted to take a second to talk about like your feet and using the floor, whether it's like a machine like this, or whether it's our Japri bench presses, or whether it's just regular free weight. Your foot positioning is going to be like super important into your ability to move the weight because all of your gravity and your control, your centering, it starts from the from the bottom up. It starts from the way your feet are planted all the way and how that connects to your legs and how it connects to your core. It's going to control how much your upper body moves. So when you do anything like this, like, you want to make sure that you're locked in, you're firmly planted, just like you would be on a bench press. Headphones are so. Ooh. I really didn't like chest for a long time. I think it just feels achier. I don't know what it is, but maybe it's just because of the way that the chest fibers run, that they get like cold. I don't know, but it took me a long time to warm up to it. I don't think it moves like every other muscle group, and I think learning to control your elbows and your wrists is like a very big struggle. Because I remember when I first started teaching a couple people, it was like, oh my god, you can't even hold that. And I don't think it was for any like weakness in their chest. It's just like it's really like it's like a squat. Like if your ankle has problems, you're not going to be able to squat. It doesn't matter how strong your leg is. So this is just a depth machine. Just gonna record one set of these just so you guys can see what I'm doing now. I'm just hitting some dips, and then I'm just gonna hit the tricep extension machine right here. It's just pushing myself to the point of failure on both of these, and yeah. tap, 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 tap. Tap. All right, so I'm going super light for this set. I just want you guys to be able to see what I mean by the elbow too. So when I get a grip on it, I almost want to grab like right on the peak of the band. My elbows kind of go from here to like here. I'm kind of getting the bench position. I definitely think that's going to be the cleanest and best form. A little harder to maintain, but if you can keep those elbows pressed as close to your temples as possible, that's how you're really going to hit it. That's all I got. Alright, just a super quick video, just to show the pump before it goes away. Gotta hit some cardio to get on the road. Definitely a little too comfortable with how much time I'm spending in here. God, I've got bills to pay too, but dude, I just love being here. Love it. It's such a nice environment, such a great place to work at. Anyways, that's the first official day of split because we've been having so much technical difficulties. So yeah, I guess today's officially day one, and thanks for joining. Show me tomorrow. We'll be doing some pull workouts.